Okay, welcome everybody. And now let's share. Do you all see my desktop?
We can see it.
Awesome. Okay, are we ready? Okay, let's go get started. I was just looking at SPY, folks. SPY what's happening now, and currently live. Those who is looking at pre-market, pre-market is live. Today when it started, look at around right now at 808. It started, but then it started. Okay, it's not uploading right now. Also, is it? No, it's not live data. 4 hours data. Trading view sometime. Okay, trading view is not showing me the live, but it's very little downside. But one of the key things that I wanted to share with you guys, what I'm watching, and actually based on what I see might happen. That look at this chart. Instead of going too long, that this shows you. We know that SPY, the market is already just last week. It went all the way above 400. It touched around 408. You see the 408 fourth thing, and market celebrated. Friday was unexpected based on what happened last few Fridays. We didn't think it's going to go this far, but Thursday, Friday, everything changed in the market, right? But look at that, right before market close, about half an hour before selling was happening. Because a lot of big money investors, they did not want to stay in the market knowing what could happen tomorrow. But there's some of the key things is here. This price, you see the 405 for this is pivot price around 405 at that area. If it is stay around here above 405, right, then again it can celebrate until we see on Tuesday that earnings coming up, with the big earnings this coming week, Tuesday and Wednesday, the FOMC, we know what they're going to do, so on. We'll see. And then Apple, Amazon, all the Thursdays is the big earnings coming up. But the key things tomorrow, if market you see that is pulled back, come down to that 404, it's going to come. If it goes below 404, 403 area, you'll see the market it's going to be retesting around 400 price. It has to stay above 400 in order for knowing that we're still bullish trend. Else, it's downside. Be careful. But be careful until this whole volatility is going to happen. But momentum is upside. We know now pretty much all the the bearish bears are, is kind of running away. When the bulls are coming in. But this is when last time, if you look at last whole year, it got happened. Last year around March, March is it was taking a high and then it pulled back the market. So right now, although we had about 25% earnings, and earnings is okay, it's not the best, but still it's a good sign that F1 everything based on in FMC and this on Thursday, Friday, how is the market going to be? Okay, so watch that price line action. And I know the Gerard that those who doesn't know Gerard, he was very active with us for a long time. He was missing in action. He's back with us, and he's the guy future trading and ETF and this. Jay, do you want to share a few words with the folks?
Oh, yes, yes. Yeah, glad to be back after a long time and glad to see you all. So, um, regarding the futures, we opened a little down with the gap down and we
Are you?
closed.
Do you have your live screen, Jay, or you are just you want to share it?
1 second, let me try to 1 second. I think
Yeah,
this is WebEx. I need to
yeah,
install, so maybe I need 2 minutes to
just
install.
you do it. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do, guys, you get ready with the Webex. Meanwhile, I have a deck that I want to share with you guys. So let's go through with that. So those, who is new with us, if you have not visited our website, you'll see urbanhood.org. We are a non-profit organization. Education is part of the food bank, is our parent company, 501c Urban Food Alliance, and Urban Food is food bank, and Urbanhood is just all education. We believe in not giving somebody fish. We believe teaching others in how to catch the fish. That's why we do all this educational session. Everything I'm sharing is all educational purpose only. Your money, your risk, and your responsibility. Please do not take anything we are sharing as a financial advice. This is only my opinion only, and others who is also going to be sharing is their opinion. Based on those opinion, we hope you'll make some informed decision if you are trying, if you are going to be active in the market. Now, look at this map chart. What is showing you S&P since 73 and 74, 74, 75. So the trend is every year before, yeah, 2002, we know the recession happened. On 2002, whole tech industry, tech got bubbled and down, and then crashed. Financial industry crashed 2007, 2008, that time happened. This all went down. S&P is, this represent S&P, how much was it? But look at those who stayed in the market, those who did not quit the market. Look at the following year's return. Following year's return for S&P, same S&P. If you would be doing just S&P, nothing else, you'd be taking advantage of this situation. So we know there are people who doesn't do day trading, who doesn't would have time, and also you do not have time based on your other job and responsibility. You are now looking at every second what happens. If that's the case, please learn, invest in your education, and we constantly remind others stock market is gambling if you do not know what you're doing. But look at in last year, S&P went 19% down last year. But this year, nobody knows what's gonna happen. But based on what's gonna happen this year, one thing we can tell, next year, you're going to see a chart. It's just January. In January is not the, it's not, cannot tell you in 1 month it's going to be come out so fast, so quick. But we have seen in a month of January, we still have 2 more days. Tomorrow, uh, 2 more days trading. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, when we see that in the calendar, we have 2 more days trading days. In 2 days, we do not know if it's going to stay above 6% or going down. But historically, when market goes down, look at when market what happens in January. If January is a good year, tell you since 1950s, whole year kind of gives you some kind of indication what may happen of that whole year. 58, January was this, around this, but whole year was positive. You know, 70s, look at this went down this, but following year, January was a good year, good that time, good month. Whole year 75 was, they gave S&P gave this much return. So if we are looking at what happened on 2002, 2003, 2003 went down, but or the January went down, whole year was giving good return. And 2016, not bad. So based on what we are seeing, if January is closed strong, it telling us it may be closing strong. We know that there are sign and indication is out there. Okay, so those who is looking at long term, you are not day trading, you are looking at finding opportunity. Just hang in there, learn. You never know what's gonna happen, but the type of company or asset you like, there is a pullback, take advantage of it, but don't chase it right now where it's really, we do not know what's gonna happen. It's too early to join that fireworks party. Okay, so we know that the GDP's earning came out, and last week they shared last year the last quarter of 2022. But look at the GDP. GDP for last year 2 quarters. Second quarter last year, second quarter was it went higher from around it was around close to 3.5%, but this last quarter came down. So now the question is, are we so far what you are looking at, the PPI data, manufacturer data, you are looking at in all the import export, right? Job growth, everything you're hearing. Do you think the GDP is going to go higher? So this is also another signal for you to consider. Should you join these fireworks or should you just wait to see what Fed is going to say? This is not a strong signal telling you that everything, all the hunky donkey went down. We are off now. Market is going to be going back all time high. It doesn't work like that. Take your time, wait till Wednesday, see, and then end of the week, see the earnings coming in, because this week, next 2 3 weeks, all the company, what are they doing? If they are all coming up with strong earnings and forward, yeah, market is ready to turn. S&P is ready to go above, that 4,500 that they're all saying it is going to go above. When is that? I don't think it's going to happen in past 2 quarters, but again, I could be wrong. Anybody could be wrong, right? Um, so, and this is what you're looking at last week, what really happened. In a week, guys, in a week, how can that be? It's like so quick, don't you think? It's like 4.3% Nasdaq was high. But we know that, yeah, Microsoft had an earning was okay. Microsoft earnings was not, it's okay. It had a certain miss area, but for what was, even they lowered their guidance. If still that day it tanked, but following day Microsoft came out as if nothing really happened. Microsoft. Tesla is all right, but some of the earnings came out. IBM is all right earnings. It's not that the best earnings came out, right? But that also tells you, is this really happened that 4.3% in 1 week? It went up. S&P for 2.5% in 1 week. We know what goes up always come down. So be careful that this week don't get caught, because tomorrow when market open, if it gets all time and it's trying to go above 2.8, you might think that it's ready to go, above 210 and so on. Okay, that's and then what else I have? This. But before I talk about this, Jay, are you ready? Not sure if
See,
Jay
let
is there.
me share the screen. Hang on, okay.
Okay, and
Yeah.
so last week you had massive government spending. Yes, right, James. I agree with you. That's there are so much spending happening in government side, and it's just ridiculous how we are all. Many people think we are done with all this, all this downtime. It's not. It could be another fake out that is wiping your account. So be careful on that.
So
And
sharing screen, do we need permission or why
no,
it's
it
not
should
giving that
not be at
option?
at the bottom.
On the share, all the options are disabled. Share content, share
Okay,
web
try now.
browser.
Try now.
Let me try. Still the same case.
Hmm. I know that usually when I Webex let you do share desktop,
Yeah.
Webex, you are one of the panelists, when you're a panelist, Webex usually does it. You are using the
No,
app.
that's a second connection. There's a second. Give panelists for that also. That's a second connection.
Oh, you have a
Give that
two,
as a, yeah,
you have two connection.
yeah.
Let's see, where are you? Uh, okay, let me. Okay, try now.
Yeah, now I can. Yeah. Let's see.
Yes, we can see your desktop, Jay.
Yeah, yeah. See, right? Yeah. So
So while Jay is getting ready, folks, I know many of you miss our classes. So we are going to be doing a future plus index class. We are going to be assuming that you are coming in as a newbie or you are coming in as something beginners level, intermediate level. And this class is going to be 4 sessions. In that 4 sessions, with you in front of you, we are going to be teaching you some basic knowledge and foundation. Then we are going to put money in an account. You are going to see that how we take that money. This is based on some of you who made a comment in the WhatsApp group today. You said transparency. So just to be transparent, we are going to every class we are going to do it in 3 months. We'll show you how we take the $2,000 and how we're doubling in our money will be within that time or before that in 2 months, 3 months. And weekly, as we go through this kind of session, we'll share with you this is where the status. Look at this. These are the we are not going to be sharing the strategies that we're going to be watching, but we'll be sharing with you that how our account is evolving. Okay, so if anyone who is interested to learn, that's why we kept saying learn, man, learn, and then make your own decision. And we do not want anybody follow our strategies exactly. You can adjust your strategy based on your risk level, but this is going to be not strict like Microsoft, this company. We are going to be doing strictly ETF and future, right, Geraj?
that's right. Yeah,
Yep.
that's right. ETF and index futures only. Yes, S&P 500 only. Yep.
I thought you whoever wants to join that WhatsApp group, let me see if I can find it that WhatsApp group here. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, yeah. So let me. Okay. So this is the futures chart. Uh, Basically, this is pretty close to the SPY or SPX. What you see, like for example, um, this runs like 23/5, almost the entire day, 5 days a week. So let me show you. Yes, if you look at SPY, see the SPY doesn't run all the time, and it stops here, and it runs only real-time hours. Basically, SPY tracks this um, S&P futures, which has opened at 6 p.m. and it has this is where it started. This is 29th. As you see, it dropped and it's still hanging around here. There's a print that came in this area, so we're going to likely bounce till 4082. Each point is $50 on the full E-mini, and in micro it's $5 per point. So we're gonna go here, but at night we are gonna likely drop further. I'll show you on the 5 minutes chart. So at night, before the euro comes at 3 a.m., we're gonna likely drop till 40.60, if not 40.50 as well. Um, we can go lower to 40.40 also, and tomorrow's lows is expected around 40.30 or 40.27. That's where the big bounce area. So this is going to be a big support for tomorrow, but likely at night we'll go only till 40.50 or 40.45 and bounce back to 40.60 or 75. So that's a trajectory we are seeing. And once market opens tomorrow at cash at 9:30, we may even see market jumping back to 40.90. And we need to see whether we can get 4,100 again. Technically, we have more upside if volume comes up to 4,130, and the fib, according to the fib, we can even go to 4,170. But that's not guaranteed tomorrow. We are due for a pullback. We expected that Friday as well. It did not happen, so it could happen on Monday. So longs has to be very cautious tomorrow. But once we get to 40.30, go long with full strength, and that can give you 40 points to 40.75. So that's where we are looking at, and I also marked this area. So this is one area where we got a big print on Friday midday. So usually these areas, act as big resistance or support during the next day as well. So we need to see what happens here at the price action. So that's what it is. And also on the strategy, which Mushi said, on the small account challenge, we want to do it on an extremely small account because that's what actually tests your credibility and your patience and how you can bring it up. So that one will be on like a micro Russell to start with. That's 50% the strength of micro ES. So that's the instrument we'll be using. We'll be taking small trades and growing the account slowly. The charts are pretty similar. Like you see the RTY, the Russell. The small form of that is called M2K. That's the one we'll be trading, and we'll be using ES or S&P 500 as a hedge if this gets heavy. That way we don't go too heavy on a small account. So that's a nutshell. Mushi, you want anything else we covered or?
Yeah. This is it for now. Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, thank you.
So let's, guys, if you have any questions, please type in the chat line, or I know some of you are in the panel also. You can unmute yourself. So we'll try to address. So meanwhile, while that's we are getting your questions, I'm back to the PowerPoint. So we know this is going to be a huge week this coming week. So from Monday till Tuesday, you can see that earnings is going to kick off Monday. Tuesday is like all the McDonald's, Pfizer, Exxon is earnings is coming. Cat is one of them. Those in infrastructure area, we see that that's going strong. But Snap, we'll see what Snap does. I know in the past, Snap already came down so much. We'll see if it's the moment Snap is going to set Meta up, or there will be shock coming in AMD and Snap on Tuesday end of the day. But Wednesday we see that the biggest one is Meta, and pretty much all these financials analysts and most of the analysts think Meta is ready to explode. But be very careful. I know those who is in our the paid Discord room. Today I shared with you an Excel file. If you are not watching, watch that Excel file. It tells you the implied volatility. It also has the numbers, how much in dollar it can go up and down on the downside. But usually stock like this, you never know what side is gonna happen. What I would do if somebody is thinking to play it, instead of playing naked, you can always look for doing something like combo, not for this week, in 2 weeks ahead or something. You can always sell put. With that money you can buy call if you're bullish. That's one strategy you can play. Another one you can do, just if you are straight bullish and then you want to, instead of going naked, you can always play spread. So those who I shared with you that, look, one of the person that, from our community made last week, when this person shared that she made a huge amount of money, but one of the strategy this person did, spread with Tesla. because as many of you that you know that Tesla it's going so much, and I remember telling this person, don't sell, don't sell. If you really want to buy, you sell leg, buy, you sell leg. And this person has done it. As Tesla was going down, pretty much bought so many sell leg, and this person has ridiculous amount of Tesla in that account. So that kind of that you saw that when Tesla earning came up, it just went like crazy. And also this person was in cash secured put, and the covered call is those strategies person applied. So meta, same way you can play. It's all up to you that what you're comfortable with. On Thursday, look, the big one is Google, Apple, Amazon. So this kind of gives us signal what will really happen on Friday, the market. We know in the past, if you look at last 2 quarters, Apple pretty much come up with it. What Apple kind of set the direction what's market gonna happen. We have seen that a lot of money went to the downside, put went on Apple, because we know that Apple has a huge risk with the China and what they're doing in the Chinese market and so on. So if Apple trying to come out with their numbers, what they did last time, this last quarter, the numbers barely met like Microsoft, but then their forecast and is going down. Expect market is going to pull back, right? So that's why it's very it's very risky what's gonna happen on this one. But Amazon, we know Amazon is underdog. If you look at where Amazon is, can Amazon is the same way analyst thinks, this time Amazon might turn around with a good, shocking positive number. So people are betting Amazon going to stay above one. Right now it's sitting somewhere 101, 102 that. But if Amazon going, but be careful. Amazon has a huge 120, is a huge number. Amazon has to stay. So that's something we can watch out. And those in the paid room, there are some trade also that is shared. Just in fact, I did share it today that I will be looking at those trades. And here that then Starbucks, I think most of us already knows in Starbucks, I think overrated. Their coffee $7 doesn't make sense, but Starbucks is right now 109. This is another one that analysts think that it's going to be pop downside. So be careful on this. So again, by looking at these shocking, this Ford, we know that Ford is going to be uh, where it is right now. It's not going to come up with the great numbers on the Ford side. So auto industry, they're already suffering, but there's this Qualcomm, they're the one going to tell what's going to happen. And then finally here, MicroStrategy, those who know that the MicroStrategy CEO, big Bitcoin and coin ambassador. So that's something we'll see now how they perform. So overall, like on Thursday, pretty much is kind of telling you is market is going above over 4,100 and just staying above, and is it ready to go 45 plus big day on this? If Fed says they are going to be increasing, they are not going to slow down. They are going to be keep going upside. They're watching the market moment. Then if they increase over 25 base point, market is coming back to below 400 again. So be very careful. I think this is all I have now. Let me see if you guys have any questions or anybody want to share your opinion. Okay, somebody asked about how Jera's come up with these levels. Jay uses indicator. Jay, you wanna share that? And of course, Jay, that this is what James, we are saying that Jay is a future trader and a ETF trader, and he's going to be teaching also this class we are going to be doing. In the past, he used to do that, and then this class we are going to be starting on mid-February, in 2 weeks. But stand by in that WhatsApp group. We are going to share with you all those details. And those who is in that WhatsApp group, you guys, we are going to give you a special early, few students is going to be early registration discount. Again, this is now this is going to be in the past. We have our classes are not like super expensive. We keep it to $100 to $150 limited, right? And the money we use for our charity purpose. So same thing, we're going to do fast few numbers. We're going to give you 100. The regular price is going to be 150. All the details, registration link, we're going to be sharing there. And in that class, Jay is not Jay and Jay, and we have a couple other experienced traders or investors. We are going to be put an account in front of you. We'll show you that we are putting the money, and that we with you as days goes. We'll share the trade we are doing and all the strategies, and then we'll show you how we are growing our fund. Okay. But this does not, and those who is already our paid member, just want to make sure that you guys do not have to pay anymore. You are already in. So this is also something new update we have done with Urbanhood Alliance. All of our paid members, I know Faisal and others, you know, you will Silvu and others, I know that you will say, you know, what about us? You will not pay any more classes we do in Urbanhood. Jay, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
Yes.
can you respond to the question that
Yeah. One second.
so far what I shared, guys, any questions? And I think Andrew, it was you that who mentioned that you are doing a bot in how's that coming? The bot trading for you.
Yeah, but I'm mostly on options. Yeah.
Option, how's that coming?
It's doing good. Yeah.
Are you?
Anybody else is trading options on futures, especially?
We are trading options. We are doing the futures, but most of us here in this room is trading options. Okay,
Oh, nice.
but
Yeah.
a lot of people are. So most of the people here is trading options, but we have other people there don't do options. They're all like doing stock and ETF.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Nice.
So while the J is getting there, usually, you know, those who is trying to understand it's a technical moving days average. You have, you know, 8 days, some use for 9 days moving average, 21 days moving average, and 34 days moving average. Based on those moving average, you indicate you do, you know, in SMA or you do EMA, either way, extended moving average, whichever is or simple moving average. Based on that, you kind of look at your support and resistance. If support is the one, how low it can go down. If it keep going down, you look at next in after 8 days, then 21 days moving average. That's how when I was sharing with you, that look at the price. Actually, yeah, when I was sharing with you the why is it share not just let me know when you're ready. And this one, you see this it's 8 days moving average, the 21 days moving average, 34 days moving average. It tells me what might happen next, okay? So then I'm just watching that, you know, if it come down to 404, it's coming back 403. You see the number, and this is how in in uh, in the WhatsApp group when I am sharing the watch is coming this price, watch this coming this price. If it cannot stay above this, then it's coming here. You see 390. So we know last week, if you look at daily, last week what happened at Wednesday, at some point it went so much SPY. You see that it touched SPY was in it touched as low as 393 last week Wednesday. So this day I loaded a SPY. This happened, and then following day you guys already know what happened. You know, just kind of But as I loaded, that's also something I want to let you know that I don't hold. Nowadays, with current market, you can never tell what's going to happen. So I have certain number in my head that I wanted to make profit. I'm just taking my profit. I'm just taking my profit. Because if market is tanks again, like which we have seen very not too long ago, you look at it, January 19, why did it come 380 thing? I didn't want to give up my profit. So in this current market, those who is looking at just trading, not investing, this is trading, not investing. You look at profit, you make your target, stick to it, but don't just dodge it. Oh no, let's go this. Now with the market index, a lot of greed is out there. So this is why we're asking you, be careful. If it does, you saw that not too long ago, what was this? So if Fed come back, says something, and we know it's always market is rocky when Fed opens their mouth. Back to you, Jay. Oh yeah, I see that you shared already.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So anyone has anything to add, share, guys? Was it helpful? How did you guys like this format? Good to see you.
Hi, Mashi. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Joined a little bit late, but to see you.
You guys all okay with this playbacks, right? I mean, last few times I think those who is regular, you can see that I do not know where people come in. It's very hard to kind of mute them and just kick them out. So that's okay. Go ahead, Mr. Hasib. What question do you have? I believe you might be able to unmute yourself.
Yes, I can.
Yeah,
Thank you.
go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to know about the copy trading. We're having discussion on Discord, so maybe if you can stay 5 minutes after, or if you want to go ahead right now, I'm perfectly fine.
What? I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
Yeah, I just need a few more details about that plan, the copy trading. If I just want to understand more about it.
That the trading that the classes we are talking about?
No, the copy trading, copy trading.
Coffee. Oh, coffee. The Starbucks I mentioned, right?
No, sorry.
No. But Mushi is talking about the copy trading. Basically,
Yeah.
it's like algo automation, not algo automation, but basically automation where there's one master trader and there's a bunch of, and every execution, like whether it's a buy or sell, gets mirrored on the slave accounts that's configured. That's called copy trading in general, and that's what he's referring to.
Okay. Sorry. See, you say that I'm learning every day. I see. So I'm the wrong guy to ask that question. Jiraj is, you know that.
Yeah. So the copy trading, I have one example. What I even heard from my friend 2 months ago. So there are platforms that actually does it, but the reality is in real time there's disconnect that happens. So basically there's a delay, if not a disconnect. So that can mess up. And one of my friend lost account from 30,000 all the way to 7,000, $23,000 gone because of execution issues. So this depends on copy trading. You have to be very careful. We cannot just. So it has to be perfect for the mirror. It's still not a mature. But signal would not. I think this from my friend. So mirror still not
I see, Jay, your
need
sound
to be.
is not clean, but it seems like James also mentioned that IBKR has already copy trading capability. So maybe that's something you can explore. The all right. But anyway, I don't with my money, I don't want to have any algo or anybody do my trade. Like you said, just said, I know a lot of horrible story from other people. They just it's very hard. So, but with a small account, you can always play with it and to see what happens. And I see that Andrew is creating his own algo, and I know other people. There are other people they created their own algo. And Think or Swim, TD Think or Swim, you can also create. It allows you to create your custom code and create the algo, and that algo does trading for you. So I know that there are people do that. Okay. And I see James mentioned he lost pounds. This is where guys, Hasib, don't just try to go after something somebody said. You know that all the big hedge fund and big institution, their algo is much more powerful and stuff. So they also have human in there. So why would you wanna go with something where it's not like you have unlimited money? But it's a good to play with if you wanna just to learn.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I would say it's better to start learning than do copy trading.
And yeah, like just the Hasib, like I think you are already in that WhatsApp group also. So join us, if you are interested. That what we're going to do in 2 weeks. So then you decide. I know we have people in our community is created their own custom of this algo, and then some of them are really doing well. Okay.
Sure.
And yeah,
So, Mushi, I'm not in WhatsApp group. I'm in Discord group. So,
I shared the WhatsApp group now here, and if you look track back, on the comment
in the
on
chat.
here Webex, yeah, on this Webex,
Uh,
I share that. Yeah, right now when on the Discord, we are active only on the Discord. We have a separate Discord paid room, those we used
mm,
to be, and we did that one, and then the other one is free. That's a paid Discord room. We are active, and the other one is of WhatsApp is a free room. We are active there. And I think those who already know Jairaj, people like Jairaj and other who used to be teaching also, they will come back, teach with the current market what they're doing, what I am doing, and then we can all learn from each other. Remember, in this time, in this market, even how many times you see on Jim Cramer on Mad TV, he says stuff, and then so many of you made comment. If he says one, just do the opposite. Do the opposite, keep making money, right? So he's doing the best what he can, but a lot of the time we know those who is a trader, the time he said you and me, we hear that message, that's not real time. So we have to understand that many of those stuff information is not a real time, although it does look like market moves so fast in seconds if you're active. So use the education part what he's trying to teach, but don't just buy because Kramer told you to buy. Like I agree with you, like James, it's your money. So make your educated decision and then risk what you can lose. You will be okay to comfortable losing. After that, just sit there and don't chase something when it's too late. Right now, anybody, if you have not taken advantage of the downside before, don't just buy it because it's already going up. Just hang on. Market is going to cool down. Okay. Okay. Is this helpful, guys, what we shared? And I want to thank many of you that who wished me the quick recovery for my surgery. It was a minor surgery. So everything went fine. I just have to go to doctor in 10 days for follow-up and so on. Thank you everybody for your well wishes and personal text. I got so many from all of you. Again, thank everybody. Thank you, Jay, for joining us, and I will look forward to see you guys in our class. And you will see this week we are going to be sharing that registration link in the WhatsApp. In our WhatsApp is the first place you are going to be seeing it. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow, bright and early morning. Bye.